Alright, so I did all of the extra little content, I think. I mean, there's still things I'm missing, but they're, you know, less important, I feel like. I mean, there's a lot of things in this game that I don't think I can really show all of it, you know, literally. But what I can show, however, is all 10 endings. You know, that's quite a task, actually, especially in this game. All 10 endings is, I mean, for one, it's a lot of endings for like a game, but also, in particular, in Demonpact Clarice, the endings represent all the different kinds of playthroughs that you can do in this game. And, you know, you're not supposed to get them all. You know, technically, you're not literally supposed to get them all. They're just more like representations of the different types of playstyles that you went through, or like, you know, more like, not playstyle, but more like flags, I guess, certain things that happen anyway. But I'm gonna do it anyway, you know, because why not? Because I think I have Stockholm Syndrome. Because I just want to see all the endings, so that's basically what I did. I played through the game multiple times just to see all the endings. So the first ending, I believe, is the one I kind of did before, where a bunch of my party members died, and after Richard kills a lot of your party members, Save Chan turns into Low Chan. What I did in the first playthrough is that I murdered her, but this time you could simply ignore her, you know, and it kind of works. If you talk to her too much, she'll like take away your saving, you know, in your like the ability for you to save. But if you just simply ignore her, then you can just save in the menu and just never talk to her. And, well, what happens when you do that? Well, let's see. Alright, so here's the first ending. Again, this is what happens when you ignore Lo Chan and defeat the final boss. It's very similar to the first ending that I got, but it's a slight difference. There you go. Basically, that's what happens. Just a small thing. It's very similar to the ending that I got in my first playthrough. But because she's still there, you know, she's like, "Look, here I am. You know, don't ignore me." I guess. All right. So the second ending involves you having your weird demon possession girl in your head, and then just lose. All right, let's do that. All right. So there you go. So you lose. There's apparently different endings you can get if you lose. So let's see what happens. It's over. The air feels thinner. You feel like it's hugging you. There's nothing you can do now. Beatrice's life will suck. Okay, well, yeah. Everyone freaking dies, basically. Everyone's dead. Hello, person. That's probably, you know, Clarice. I'm sorry, darling. What about me? I'm a robot. Yeah, she's a robot? You're a robot? No. Months later. Don't worry, darling. I will always be with you. I will never leave you. Even if everyone else is dead. We're not. Demons are immortal. Yeah, that's what I've noticed as well. When you get possessed as Lenny, I don't know if I showed it, but like, he's like immune to like certain things. Like, for example, when the commander tries to use her demon powers on Lenny, it just doesn't work anymore. So he's actually a demon, I guess, now. And soon you'll get back to your senses. I'll give you everything you need until then. Don't worry, I'll wait. I have the eternity to do so. Then we'll have a lot of fun. Okay. Ending number 2, Julia. So that's the ending that's kind of intended why she did it in the first place, I guess. She possessed Lenny so that if everyone freaking dies, they both survive. That's the idea. You know, I was really, I don't know what it is. I really thought she was going to be super evil or something like that. But it doesn't seem that she is. I don't know. She's actually well-intentioned. She actually did save Lenny and doesn't seem to be like manipulating him that much, it seems. I don't know. It just seems like she would be like super evil, but it doesn't seem like it. Anyway, so there you go. That's ending number 2. So apparently, ending number 3 activates if you have Nell in your party, and you also lose again. I guess we'll see what happens. Hello. Okay. Warida. So what happens now? And again, by the way, this is the first time seeing all these endings. I haven't actually, you know, seen any of them. That's why I'm interested in seeing all of them. Nothing you can do now, so the violatifier works. Everyone is freaking dead again. Whee! Lenny's dead. And, okay, so we have now the party and we lost to Eric. Disgusting. What about me? Every time, she's just there, still there. Or I keep saying she, but, you know, they're still there. Months later. Alright, what happens? Finally. It's alive. It's alive! It's alive! Well, kind of. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so she, like... So Nell survives because she's a demon and all that, so she doesn't get her soul sucked. Oh, I still have, like, the cheat characters in my party, which is funny. And so, I guess, so months later, she tried to bring back Zach's dead body into, like, a weird zombie thing, I guess is the idea. I mean, I guess we're fighting him. I don't know if there's any reason to not kill him. Slap him. I mean, is there any dialogue, I wonder? Is what I'm thinking. Throw water. And then just watch. I wonder if, like, Zach can, like, talk. It's like, help me, I'm a zombie, ah, or something. No? No, he doesn't seem to be sentient. So I guess he's just a mindless zombie, as far as I know. Oh, that's weird. You sent a message in chat, but like I got stop by automod, whatever that means. Let's allow that, I guess. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Gopnik means. What is Gopnik? Is that a bad word? Because automod said it was a bad word. Hopefully it's not a bad word. I don't know what that means. Anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna sell one more turn to see what it is. I don't know. Yeah, automod apparently just stopped. It said, like, on my end, the auto moderation on the Twitch website said it was a bad word. Do you want to allow this or not? Did that added? Anyway. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like there's no point in installing this, so I'm just gonna murder him. Just like, I don't know, death. Assuming that works, he's a zombie. How's that work? Does death work on the zombie? I might as well shoot him as well. Oop, dead. Zach's dead. Again. Depression found. Yes. Didn't really work out. Well, back to the drawing board, I guess. Ending number 3, Demonpact Zach. Okay. I believe there's a different outcome if you just lose that fight, I guess, but, I mean... I don't know if there's any difference, just like, you die, so you just choose to die? Anyway. So there you go, that's what happens if you lose a Nell in your party. I guess she just goes on to just be a weird necromancer girl. Forever trying to revive Zach. She's very yandere, by the way. Very yandere for Zach, apparently. Alright, so ending number 4 would be... I believe, basically, you go through the game normally. Don't get, like, more than 5 characters killed, you know, accidentally. And just, like, choose to stay a pacifist, basically. I think it's, like, kind of like just a normal playthrough. And then you just gotta beat the final boss again. So, I mean, just do that, I guess. Alright, so, okay. So, this is ending number 4. Now, about Lenny. Lenny brought new clothes, for obvious reasons. He's still pretty nice to everyone. He's still a good person. But he didn't recover from that Wednesday yet. Scars like those take a while to heal. So, he also used this hack to... Or, hack? No. He also uses this sack to hide his perpetually sad-looking face. It helps a bit because it looks dumb and funny. Sack Boy. You know, it reminds me of like a... Isn't there like a... I forget where it's from. Isn't there like a Guilty Gear character? that puts a sack on his head or something. I can't remember. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Anyway, sack boy. So this is technically the best ending. Like, he's just sad, so he puts a sack on his head. Good. Amazing. Wow. But yeah, that's what happens when you just... I think you just stay pacifist in a normal playthrough and then just basically just win, and you know, that's it. It's like a normal ending. So we just got number 4. So number 5 is very similar. Is basically the same thing. Just go through the game normally without, you know, activating low chan. But you choose to fight back. You know, when you choose to be a pacifist during that part where your characters die, instead of choosing to stay pacifist, you choose to fight back. So this is ending number 5. Okay, so boop. Again, this is what happens if you pick up the bat, you know, in a normal playthrough after Richard, you know, kills all your friends, basically. Or at least a few of them. Lenny is still in hell. And then, you know, you beat up Eric. He refused to leave. Okay. Well, he's still in hell, like literally, as in the physical place hell. He refused help. Because he knows that he cannot recover from that Wednesday. Scars like those never heal. Corrupted. Alright. So he just stays in hell. He's like, I'm just gonna, like, live here now. He's basically, that's what Lenny's doing. He's just like, I'm just gonna live here now. Alright. I guess that's what happens when you get consumed by your revenge or something like that. Something like that. Anyway. So this is after killing Locha. So again, I already showed this technically, but again, I wanna, you know, for posterity, just have it all in one place. So I could be like, you know, like my final episode of Demonpact Clarice. It's all endings, you know, instead of like one ending that's like an ending that I did before. Just go back and watch that, you know, video. No, I just want to have it all in one place. Okay. So, yeah, so this is ending number 6. Right here. So ending number 6, I already showed it, but like, here it is again, basically. It's the same thing as ending number 1, except there's no, like, low chan. It just doesn't matter in the end. There you go. So I'll show that real quick. Not much to say, it's just the same ending. It's just, except, it doesn't matter in the end. It's not like a song. Let's see here, what am I doing? Alright, so... ending number 7 involves having Julia, you know, the little girl demon, who's not really a little girl, she's like 73 years old, as it says in the party thing. And we gotta win this time though, so let me just double check. This is on blood mode, right? So... How much health does this freaking guy have? Come on, hurry up. Die. Die! Seriously? Just die. I just have to go. I have no choice. I have nothing else to do but just attack. Okay, good. Alright, it's just one more hit. You know, I wonder can you like accidentally run out the timer too quickly, which is if you win, you survive, but then you stay on that screen for too long. I wonder if that happens. I don't know. Anyway. There you go, finally. That took longer than I expected. Because it was like some semblance of a challenge, so therefore I just can't get past it. I mean, similar to my first time, actually, my first playthrough, it was also kind of a close call as well. You know, it was like, I think it was the last second when I beat him. The very first time. Anyway, so this should be, yeah, ending number 7, because I have Julia in the party, which again, I renamed Dahlia, because I thought she's gonna be super evil, you know? It's based on the character of Phoenix Wright, but actually doesn't seem to be the case. Again, I don't know. I don't know why I expect like a little girl who possesses people as a demon. I just assume it was gonna be like a psychopath. But anyway. So like I'll never see Clarice again? This feels so weird. Alright. Okay, there's one left to do. Break the stuff. He does the job alone? That's interesting. Didn't happen before. And now about Lenny. All right, so this is what happens if you win with Julia in your party. So what happens? Yep. Okay. Soon you will introduce me to your friends, right? Then I won't have to hide anymore. Then we can have lots of fun. All right. And that's it? Okay, I guess that's it. He's just like has a weird mind girlfriend, I guess? Maybe? Kind of weird because she's like supposed to be like a little girl, but anyway. Good. Amazing. That's basically what that is. Alright. But let's see. Okay, so alright, so here's where it gets more interesting. So those are all low at different low endings. They're interesting, I guess, but they're mostly like, you know, the equivalent of like a slideshow, basically, where it shows the fate of Lenny and all that, which is cool and everything. But, you know, not super necessary, but I did it anyway. But the interesting part is when you do a save tran playthrough and you lose to Eric. So let's see what happens then. Let's see. So that would be... Which one is it? I think it's slot 13 is what I have as my playthrough with Sei-chan and everything. There you go. Let's see. And this should be easy because I don't need to fight. Like, you know, I don't need to win this time. I just need to lose, actually. As it turns out. Anyway, so this is what happens when you lose with Sei-chan in your party. Let's see what happens. Then you can do it now. The air feels thinner. Everyone is freaking dead. They all die. Boom. Bam. Bomb. Blam. Boom. Bram. And this is a save slot where I have a bunch of my party members in my party. Even Bob is dead. Sophie's dead. Abby's dead. Everyone's freaking dead. And Lenny's dead. Whoops. There she is. She's very yellow. Nothing mattered after all. What about me? Every time we lose, she's still there, the robot. Not yet. I want to see her one more time. Do me a favor, player-kun. Please create a PNG file in Demonpact Clarice/graphics/battlers. Well, let's do that, I guess. Let's follow her instructions. Wow. Breaking the fourth wall, amazing. Let's see here. Let's go to display. Again, hopefully I'm not showing anything. Hopefully there's no bank statements on my desktop. But let's see. Open here. I have it ready. I have this picture right here. This random image that I got from Goiaba, basically. Goiaba's like art website. I don't know. So I gotta go to graphics. What is it? Battlers? Battlers. Ooh, look at all these people. Wow. So I got pasted, I guess. And then what? Name it like Clarice? What is this? Was it Clarice, right? Clarice. I gotta make sure I spell it correctly. And then is it meant to be appears than me? I don't. Well, okay. I don't know if she said it, but like you're supposed to put it as Clarice, I guess. So I'll just do it right now. Spoilers. I already read the ending guide, so I already know what to do. Okay. I think that should be good. All right. So you'll see right here. Break the fourth wall. Wow. I like it. I don't know. I like it when games do this. Actually, you know, it's cute. When you break the fourth wall, it's like you gotta add like a file in your folder. Yeah, there you go. Clarice.png. Oh, actually, should I put it? I did it too early. I should have let her explain everything first before I did it. Let me just put it lowercase, just in case it matters. I don't know. Hopefully, actually, if it matters. Yeah, there you go. All right. And there's Clarice. There she is. The name of the game. All this for you. Killing the entire world. Which really only consists of like 4 cities. I don't know how big the world is. But it's all for you. What? Ending number 6. See you again. So this is technically ending number 6. But assuming I did this correctly. Clarice stands in your way. Okay, there you go. I wonder if it matters what kind of like image I use, because now it looks weird. I wonder what image you put here, friend. Let me help you out a bit. Okay. So, let's fight, I guess. Good. Alright, so it's a random image from the game. Okay. Well. We have the fighter? Okay. I only have... Well, again, I only have the cheat characters in my party. I don't know if it matters. So I guess it didn't really matter what kind of party I used beforehand because they all died anyway. But let's see. We have a kick, I guess? I don't know. Am I supposed to fight Clarice? I don't know. I don't know. Just his blow. Or like non-existent boobs. Because this is just an image. Really. I mean, actually, I don't know. Should I be attacking her? I have no idea. It's just... I mean, I guess... whatever. Let's watch for now. Yeah, cheat characters don't count because they're not supposed to be there anyway. Throw water at her. Yeah. Good. I was kidding, I was kidding! Ah, okay. Well, there she is. You know, it's nice to be back, even if it's just for a while. Yeah. But you know, if Doug managed to, break the game enough so he could appear again, I want to try it out too, okay? But in order for that to happen, I need you to do something for me. Anything. Okay, let's see. Oh. This is an introduction to this world and all the things about it, okay? Here's the book. If some alien or anything from another dimension visits, some secrets exist, okay? Out of bounds. A secret exists out of bounds. I mean, we did see your sprite here and there. In the blood mode thing. Can use the code Doug gave you. Use the code Doug gave you. You said that, right? Wait, I think I got the... As I said. Wait, I think I got the hang of it. Nice. Okay, you code it yourself. It's hard to rewrite codes, you know. Tell me something I don't know. Here's the actual developer in the game. By the way, you know what's weird? I'm having to change a historic file so the game gives you the clue. The easiest historical file is the only book you cannot read. Because once you defeat Eric, the game is over. That's so ironic. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Anyway. There you go, okay. So I was mentioning before, this is the diary that you're supposed to get. That I was missing this entire time. Okay, so I found a boy this time. In the middle of a wasteland left there to die by his criminal companions. That's right, he's a bad boy. He looks so cool, too. But even more crazy than that, I found a cactus. A cactus. Dear Player-kun, please use the code Doug gave you. It leads you to the Debug Room. Once you're there, try getting the last code. It will allow you to go out of bounds. Then you can find 4 pieces of the very, very ultimate, very, very, very last code. No joke this time. If you do, you can revive me. You do that for me? Yep, more extra content. Yeah. Amazing. I mean, as I'm writing this text, I'm working my ass off. Probably will be fun. Probably. So very meta. Like, many layers of fourth wall breaking. I mean, what else is there to do anyway? I'm trusting on you, Player-kun. See you soon. Ending number 9. 1 step left. Boop. So there you go. Oh, game over. Technically, it is game over, I guess, because the entire world explodes and we all die. But you know, so there you go. That's a hint to like, to getting the final ending of this game when you have save chat in your party. So there you go. It's very, very meta. Hello, Catco, by the way. So what do I do? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what I load. I guess I'll just load the one I had before. Like what slot, I had, but... I think it's this one. Here we go! After all, getting all of those 9 endings, how do we get the 10th one? Well, first, let's follow her instructions. The Clarice lady with the big tail. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what she represents exactly. Is she some kind of fish? I don't know. She has a big fin tail, I think. Alright. So, if you remember, I'm gonna do this, you know, properly. If you remember, when we fought Doug and stalled the fight, you got a code from doing that. And you're supposed to input that code, and well, let's see what happens. I can also get a secret ending if I kill Steve Hawkers. I mean, well, you fight him in the blood mode, right? In the blood mode, the playthrough, but I mean, I don't know how you kill him though. He kind of just runs away when you win, so I don't know. No idea. All right, let's see. I guess let's just save here. Go to the robot. Oh, wait a minute. Can I not put a save? I mean, I guess I could just go to a different save slot, but can I not input a code anymore because I killed the cheat bot? Really? Oh, hold on. Let me check over here first. I don't know if it matters, but if I kill Steve Hawkers, I can meet Sans. No, okay. I think that's just a lie. There's no way. You can't just put Sans in your game. That's impossible. That's like copyright. Alright, never mind. Okay. Alright, never mind. Because I killed the bot. Let's see here. Okay, let's check over here. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, let's try again. What am I doing? Okay, I gotta insert the code for the one that I got from fighting that weird glitched enemy near the hell place, I guess. Let's see. Doug. D-O-U. G-G-G, I think? I literally wrote it in my notepad. I mean, the ending guy kind of tells you what you know, already tells you everything already. In fact, you know, I don't need to do this technically, but I'm gonna do it anyway because you know, I want to do it properly. Let's see. You're about to completely destroy this game. Are you sure about that? Sure, why not? Whee! Have fun! Alright. We're here. I can't save. Well, I guess there's a save point there. Oh, there's a flower growing on the sidewalk, but not step on it. Oh. Fake save point. I can't save, actually. I can't save in the menu because I'm doing that. Is it technically a save champ playthrough? Let's see here. I mean, I guess this is the debug room, which is like, there's a bunch of random sprites everywhere. I don't know. Is it this thing? Oh, okay. Right, there you go. I mean, again, I remember the wiki already told me this, but I'm just gonna write it down anyway. STT. Alright. So that's the code that probably you need to input, because that's what Clarice told you to do. There you go. Is there anything to do here, by the way? Can I just, like, talk to random people? Fuck you. Whee! Also, the music's weird. Yes. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, oops. Oh, okay. Well, I ended up here anyway. I want to go back, actually. Wait, hold on. Alright. What did it say? I probably said, like, if you want to go back or whatever. Talk to you. Oh, okay. It's just, like, how, like... Well, now I'm stuck. Eh. No, she sucks. Okay, never mind. What about you? Test. Esquarda. Mayo. Dirita. Is this, oh. Suffering. Oh. Well, now I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. The heck? Well... I assume there's no way out from here. What about your Brazilian, by the way? That's Portuguese. Yeah, I was wondering if that's what it was. I don't understand Portuguese, though. Alright, well. I can't do anything here, I assume. So I'm just gonna have to, like, reset again. I'm destroying the game as intended, and yes, I'm stuck. Oh. Well. Have I gone to Brazil? Yes. Is this Brazil? It's very dark. Alright. Can I try this chair? No? Okay, remember not to stand on the pentagram again. Oh, you. What do you say? Yeah, beach sandwich isn't so bad. The beach is nice. Okay. Oh, this is the same. This is just the same dialogue. Oh, you. It feels good to be rich. Money's great. Except it sucks to get money, I guess. Alright. So these guys just say the same things, I assume. No, I don't want to fight you right now. Like the masochist. On the quest with the big boys, except Bite. Bite is not a big boy. Apparently. I'm a big boy. Yeah, this is just dialogue that you can get from the main game, really. It's not special. Buy? I could buy a golden stick for like $1. Good. Buy some Pepsis? Pepsis? Alright, what about you? Is this the same giraffe as always? B. Wow. Thumbs up. B. Oh. Well, that's just him in his, like, you know, non-pacifist mode with the big bat. Oh, they mean to, like, click again. Oh, now it's stuck. Help! Ah! Okay, no, oh, well. Well, now this is just inconvenient. Okay, I guess that does nothing. Okay, now this is just inconvenient. I can't see anything. Help. I can't see anything. There's a special book just for you. It says eat my ass and balls. Good. Okay, same thing. Anything else? Oh, this is diary. Yeah, I already saw this. Look at the top right corner. I want to get rid of this thing. Oh, is it just like going through all the diaries at once? Ah! I'll trigger incomplete events, activate things that happen in other places, get infinite money, and recruit every single character and get stuck. Okay. It's just random, yeah. So why is the debug room? Ironically, the debug room is where all the bugs happen. I can't see. I can't see anything. I'll talk to you real quick. As you reach the door, opens before you. Oh, here's George, I guess. It's just the George event. All right, so okay, so that's just, it just like, it does random stuff. Oh, there you go. It's fixed now. All right. So I assume, yeah, every single character here just activates a certain conversation that happens in the game. Anything interesting else? Anything else interesting? Let me just you said top right, right? So go over here. I mean, what about over here? Is this just the shop again? It says go this way, right? So is this just the shop guy again? Okay. Do that. Oh, I have like infinite money, by the way. I didn't know. I didn't realize. Or is that like carried over, or is it just for that shop? No, it's just infinite money. Good. Well, let's see. Top right. There's this dear girl, but I think she's just the same dialogue. Go over here, maybe. Whatever's done is done. Okay, this is probably the events involving Julia. Oh, I didn't mean to be in here. Well, I don't know where this is. Okay, now it's just Yume Nikki. Everything's just weird now. Paper on the ground? Nope. Okay, so maybe these are just all, I assume, the assets of the game. Random. Also, why is there a high go? I didn't even see this one before. I didn't see that graffiti before. The second room, not this. I don't know. Trash. Okay. Where do these stairs lead? No. Oh, these are not real stairs. These are fake stairs. Uh-oh. Right? I guess I'm stuck. I don't know where. I can't go anywhere, I assume. There's no way to leave this area, so I think that's it for now. Unless I read something here. No, I can't really interact with anything, really. I am stuck again? Okay. Oh. Alright, I guess that's it. I don't know if there's anything else to do here, but... yeah. There you go. That was interesting. Just like a debug room, I guess. But most importantly, you just get this thing, which is ghosts. Whatever that means. Well, that means let's see. I guess here. How do I go back? Do I go here? To hell, your house. Okay, so these guys just teleport where you want to be. The weird duster clones. Fuck video games. Well, you can't say that, Lenny. All right, here we go. So this is the final thing I'm gonna do in this game. Finally, is go over here. Hopefully, I didn't break the game, by the way, by teleporting out of the debug room. Let's see. So now you input G, H, was it H, 0, S, 50. What? Okay, okay, that can only be activated at the start of the game. Alright, never mind that. So you can't do it here, you have to do it when you start the game. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'll just do that real quick. Now, does it matter if I activate any other cheat codes, or should I just do that right now? This is a mature theme game. Some terrible crap happens. Here's my, like, 10th playthrough. Two codes. Alright, so let's input this code. Where is it again? Say G, H, 0, S, T, T. Let's go. Are you sure about that? Sure. Yes. Code activate. You can walk through walls. Amazing. We have the power of no clip. Let's see. Again, I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it, like, if I have save chat in my playthrough, if it matters, like anything happens. I don't know, actually. I should get, like, cheat characters just in case. Okay. Yeah, I'm finally finishing, I think I'm gonna be done this game, but apparently I should get some cheat characters? I get Neosoul or something? Okay, so it matters? Alright, hold on. Let's see here, so I gotta look at my notes. Well, I like the idea, I don't know, you know what, I'm more of like a story kind of player, so like, I wonder if you have Sage Chan in your party, does she react, you know, what's coming up later, but I'm gonna get her real quick. Pee-pee. Why? Well, you can't activate this while you walk out of bounds. This would create a time paradox. You can't do that, Snake. You'll create a time paradox. Okay, never mind. Too bad. I can't create a time paradox, I guess. Alright, let's see. It would have been interesting, though. I don't know, to bring Sage. I like Sage. Oh, too bad. Okay, so... so let's do this properly. So... after getting the ghost code, now we can walk through walls, and I guess, you know, obviously talk to this person, which I assume is Clarice. This entire time she was here before, and you couldn't talk to her, now you can. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Do I need to write this down? I wonder. Hold on. Ing. I-G-E. Engage? I think that's what she said. Engage. Alright. After going through a bit of the game again, here's a second encounter with Clarice through this wall right here. So let's talk to her again. Alright. Ridley? Ridley? Isn't that from Metroid? I guess it's just a name. Anyway, let me write that down. Ridley? Yeah, Ridley. I'm writing it even with the weird spacing, just in case it matters. We'll just put like 2 spaces there. That. Okay. Alright. She disappears when that happens, though. So again, you don't get like a second confirmation of that code. So good thing I'm writing it down, otherwise I might have missed it. I was like, hell yeah, does she like... She freaking chases you like a monster from like a horror RPG, you know? She scared me the last time, actually, a little bit. I was so surprised. Yeah, it's scary. Oh yeah, you can walk through walls, by the way. You can go over here. You couldn't go through here, by the way. There's some like sticks on this island that I don't think you can get normally, you know? It's kind of weird that you can go over here. But there's just not much here, really. As far as I know. Alright. Let us talk to Clarice one more time. So this is our 3rd spot in the Aquarium City. Let's see. Mother? Alright. Earthbound, oh, yes, of course. Teacher. Mother. Mother. Good. Amazing. Alright. So mother. So engage. Ridley mother. I don't know when you're supposed to do these things. I mean, I guess they're codes, maybe? Let me just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 6 is 6 the number you need for like a code? Isn't it like 5 though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 6. And sometimes I remember like choosing the wrong code or spelling the code and it didn't really work because I think it's like I thought it was like 7, but it's like 6 letters. All right, so here's the 4th spot for Clarice. Oop. Fucker? Oh, fucker. All right. The last code is just a swear. Amazing. Fucker. All right, so I don't know if the order matters, but basically I got engage Ridley motherfucker is what I got. That's the phrase I guess I'm getting entirely, and I assume we put this in the cheat code robot. That's what I'm thinking. Is there any codes? All right, try again. Engage. Meow. Okay, I assume that's a confirmation. Ridley. L-E-Y. Ridley. Meow. Mother. Fucker. I said before in the very beginning, this game has a lot of cussing. That should be like a warning, you know? There's so many warnings, and that should be a warning too. It has a lot of swearing. Maybe, well, maybe it was in the warnings. I don't know, whatever. I just didn't see it on the store page. Anyway. Alright. Are you ready for the last part? Nah. Okay, fine. Thank you for playing. Alright, so here you go. That's the final part. Do you want to certain the code? I don't know if it matters, so no. See the last unlockable. Sure. Chill time. The real ending of this game. Amazing. Ending number 10. That's about it. There you go. Is there more or? There you go. Hey guys. No way. Oh, there you go. That's so you never actually see the commander's name. You actually never see her portrait as well, but that's interesting. But she's Brielle. What? Rachel. Okay, what's happening here? Are you really Clarice? You can't be her. She isn't supposed to just appear like that. Huh, so like a dream. Lucine. Okay, that's a real name. You learn her real name. Lucine. Okay, how? Why? Literally how? You see. You gotta follow very convoluted instructions that you find on the wiki page in this game. Easy, I just had to hack into the matrix of this world and rewrite time so as to be able to be alive in this timeline again. Oh sure, that makes sense, I think. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad to see you too. But like, how can you just do that? I had some help. With a depressed rabbit. Are you really Clarice? Are you really here? Yeah, come here, you dummy. I miss your hug so much. I need you. Don't force it. Come on, Eric, she's just a kid. On the outside, sure. But she's actually 70 years old. You missed me the most, didn't you? That's why you're like the main antagonist of this entire game. You literally kill everyone just to revive her. I won't be here for long, you know. If you have anything to say, say it. Thank you. You're welcome. For how long will you be here? Probably until the real story begins. Can you say it in a language we understand? Until you wake up in the next Wednesday at 10 a.m. So this is all a dream. Nope, I'm very real. Dreams are not. Cactus-chan. Cactus-chan? Cactus-chan? Yes, cactus. The most tsundere plants. The cactus. I want to hug you too. It's been a nightmare. I feel so alone. It's not your fault. I'm sorry. I should have been more careful. I should have been more careful with all of you. Nah, it's no one's fault. You gave us a reason to get out of our deathbeds. You saved us. I'd still rather stay in this black limbo forever than die in that fucking desert. You know, I can't go outside anymore. Reading other people's minds is something I can't control. I know what you mean. I can't stop myself either. Everyone forgets who I am. It was nice at the beginning, but all the life I get is artificial, a complete lie. I don't think it was worth it. Me neither. I feel isolated. Hold tight. We still have each other. Soon you'll be gone. Then you will still have each other. We'll all split out without you, to be honest. We hate each other's guts. No, we don't get along easily without you. I will finish the violet. I still can't say the word violetifier, even though it takes me 50 years. And I will revive you even if it takes 1,000 souls. I mean, you're immortal, time doesn't matter. But do you really think I am worth 1,000 souls? They took you away. 1,000 is nothing. I want them all dead. Eric is very edgy. Super edgy. Damn. Violetifier? I still can't. Violetifier. Violetifier. I'm with him. Same. I need you back. But if you kill them all, I'll never find my true love. We already love you, dumbass. Your power can't influence other demons, which means our love is real. Will you fuck me? That was kind of weird. No. Eat shit, Julia. You ever love me like a little sister? I need more than that. Why? Just to feel validated because some men can be into underdeveloped body? this is the whole thing about it. Yes. Listen, Grandma. You don't need a man nowadays, not medieval times, bitch. Stop. I'm sorry. Guys, I don't want to kill innocent people. Yeah, I didn't need to read your mind to know that. I expected that too. We can do the dirty work. But I also don't want you killing people as well. You're so hard to please. Don't worry about it. After you do that, can you please release me? I want to see Clarice too. I knew it. It'll be the first thing I'll do. Then we can eat broccoli. Broccoli. Ew. No, just no. I like broccoli. Me, the player. Why you always gotta be like that, bro? Come on, it's my favorite veggie. Forget Julia, you're the weirdo here. Come on, guys, it's just broccoli. You know, they're like little trees. You know, it's like you could pretend to be Galactus. You know, like you're eating planets, except it's like little trees. No, I already miss you. We will bring you back. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I won't help you out. I also think it's wrong to kill people, no matter the reason. Don't be in my way. You know, Eric, you're as gentle as a kick in the balls. True. I'm already used to it, really. I'm serious. I'm super edgy. I'm very edgy. I'll kill you all. Alright, is that it? Okay. So, does it... It's kind of like a sad ending, because, I mean, as far as I know, does it just keep... Is it just loop to the first playthrough? Is that what it is? That's it, except Clarice is in your team now, okay. But I assume, is that only for gameplay reasons? Yeah, the game kind of loops forever? Okay. It's kind of a sad ending, you know? because yeah, so you get a little conversation with Clarice. You know, they meet up before you start the game and everything, and then you know the game still goes on normally, I guess. Also, is my chat overlay not working? I think my chat overlay is not working, by the way. That's kind of weird. Huh. Oh, is it? No, it's working. Oh, that's weird. Oh, is it? It's working now. Was it working before? I couldn't tell. I wasn't looking. Anyway. Yeah, she's just a cheat character. She doesn't add anything. Maybe you want to check her skills? That's it? Yeah. Okay, that's probably what I'll do. That'll be the last thing in this game. Again, kind of... It's just sadness. I was hoping to be something conclusive. But now it just loops. I assume, I mean, the canonical ending is just like, you know, you get an ending and then you win, and that's basically it. Either way, it just continues to happen. So I guess, you know, I mean, in a way it does explain like what happened, you know, why this entire thing happened in the first place. It was because a few of the demons that the Clarice made a pact with wanted to revive her for some reason. Well, we don't know why, but I guess, but for some reason she was, I guess, killed or like banished or whatever. And Eric in particular, you know, wanted to revive her, and some agreed, some didn't agree, you know, some, I guess, like Julia was kind of like indifferent, so they didn't want to do anything, didn't want anything to do with it, and some obviously stood in our way, I guess. I guess that's it. I mean, it gives you insight, you know, on these demons, which it really is, by the way. Just as I went through that scene, I was like, you know, this is basically Clarice's like harem, you know, it's just Clarice's just anime harem. Anyway, I guess 5 more, so why not? One more time. Thanks a lot for playing the game. It means a lot to you. Yeah, I mean, again, I can be honest. Like, I'm judging the book by its cover. I didn't know if I would like it or not. I literally randomly found it on Steam. So I don't know what that means, but so like I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, but you know, I ended up playing a lot of it, I guess. So she can struggle, just low blow, support, and heal, do a bunch of magic, and condemn and ascend. I don't know what that means. Let's do condemn. And yeah, definitely a game that deserves a lot more attention as well. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I assume, you know, that's exactly why she's a cheat character. What's ascend? What does that do? Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, you just... Wait. Oh, is that what it means to ascend? Okay, well, whatever. Bring a soul. Okay, so we actually never lost to Rachel. So I guess if you lose to Rachel, she doesn't join your team, but she just tells you to find another soul, maybe? Is that what it is? Yes, I guess ascend means like literally she, you know, like just like how when she revives, you know, she comes back. That means everyone else dies, I guess is the idea. She's 97 years old. What a boomer. A savior, apparently. She's like a Jesus Christ kind of figure, sort of. Clarice, the original demon. Well, I guess the opposite of Jesus, you know, like maybe Lucifer. She's the reason everything is happening. Wow. Very high magic attack. There you go. I guess that's it. It's just Clarice. So just save it over here. Yeah, again, that's it. That's the entire game. Again, you know, I guess the little scene that you get for ending number 10 is just to give context of why everything is happening in the first place. Alright. Still, some things are still kind of left unexplained, I feel like. The whole watermelon incident, which is obviously just a joke, right? It's not really a watermelon incident, but like why are people dying, you know, in the beginnings? Like, was it because Eric, before he activated the vigilantes fire, he needed to kill some people, I guess? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure why that was the case exactly. Why did he need to start killing so soon, you know? And why not just like wait until they had the machine? But I don't know. Some details I'm still left wondering, but otherwise, you know, overall, I guess that's the idea. Yeah, things are left open. Yeah. To guess about it. Anyway, yeah, it's yeah. Demonpact Clarice. I mean, what else to say? I don't know. I'm just trying to like processing this. Oh. Bunch of demons, stuff like that. Made a pact with Clarice. Everyone really loves Clarice, by the way. For some reason, they all love her. it's kind of like a toxic relationship, to be honest. You know, it's like they all depend on her, right? Isn't that like kind of like a bad thing? Because everyone just like I mean, Eric in particular, you know, would rather sacrifice a whole population just to bring her back. So, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but I mean, I guess that's the point. That's why he's the antagonist. Anyway, there you go. Nell and Mommy Milkers. Oh. You mean like Susan? Do you mean that? Please make a Demonpact Clarice tier list. Huh. I mean, isn't there like a website like that? Like a tier list maker? Does anyone have like a thing where you could do that? I don't know. Anyway. For now though, let me just say like, I guess my final thoughts. Because it's been about, I think it's a good time to just end it now. I mean, obviously you can go through the game again, but there's no point in doing that. I feel like there's still plenty of like little Easter eggs and little small things I've missed. So, I mean, I won't do that on stream necessarily, but you know, there's still more to explore as it turns out. You know, so this game definitely is a game where it has a lot of small little details that you can look for. You know, even now there's still stuff that I haven't seen yet, I feel like, you know, but I feel like I've done most of the main things, right? Getting all the little endings, you know, little thing with Clarice and everything. So I feel like I've done most of like the story important part, you know. I'm kind of like I guess like a person that really likes like story, you know. So if I like do extra things, if it's related to like, you know, getting more lore and more like information about the world and all that, that's what I would do. So that's why I got all the endings and everything, right? I like doing that. Otherwise, though, I'm not much of a, you know, perfectionist in that sense. If it's like, you know, fight like a extra hard boss, but for no reason, I'll be like, I need like a reason, which is like story and all that. But anyway, but yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Or rather, I can't speak. This is all I'll do for this game. Oh, you try to send a link? Oh, try to send a link, but the bot stopped you. Oh, okay. That's because you try to, okay. Because I have like a whitelist kind of night bot that stops most links. I guess I should put that on the thing. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll do that later. For now, let me just say, for YouTube anyway, let me just like give my final thoughts. Let's see here. I guess overall, I mean, I'm going to do like a dumb mini review, by the way. It means nothing because I'm a nobody on the internet, but like, I'm going to basically say, overall, the game was good. It's pretty solid. It's something I thought I wouldn't like because I'll be honest, I know this is like, what's the word? Might be, I don't know what the word is. This might not be, believable, I guess, but I'm not much of a fan of furries, to be honest. I don't hate it, but like I'm more of a weeb than into like anthropomorphic characters. So when I first saw this on the store page or whatever, I was like, would I like this? I don't know. I might not get a lot of the jokes, you know, of the furry fandom and whatnot, but you know, actually when I actually played it, it really is, I don't know, like it's completely fine actually. I got a lot of the humor, the sense of humor it has. Definitely, you know, it's basically, I understood it, I guess, you know, a lot of just memes, basically, a lot of like anime references, really, you know, ironically it says it's a furry game, but really it's more like a weeb game, you know, sort of, like, I guess, you know, a lot of references to like, it's just nerd shit in general, really, but yeah, going there, I'm just walking around for no reason. But yeah, again, I thought I wouldn't like it, but actually it's pretty good. I guess, let's see here. Gameplay-wise, I must say that the turn-based RPG stuff is pretty standard. I didn't mind it for the most part, but really for me anyway, definitely it was just kind of there, you know? Like, it was just me, like, going through the gameplay just so I can get more of the story. Really, that's what I was really looking forward to. More so than the gameplay itself. I mean, it is interesting in the sense that you do have plenty of characters you can like strategize with. You know, you can have like teams, and you know, you can synergize and all that. Is the idea before the battles. But I felt like during the battles, you know, I mean, not counting like the gimmicks and stuff, but usually within the battle themselves, they're kind of set in stone. You know, once you have a particular team, you end up just doing the same thing over and over again. But then again, what can you do with like a turn-based RPG other than that? You know, so I mean, I don't know, it's just kind of there. not like a bad or a good thing. It's just kind of like, maybe it's just me, you know, but like there wasn't too much innovation in terms of the actual gameplay itself for the most part. I was thinking though, sometimes during battles, I kind of wish you could like change your party members during the battle itself, because sometimes you get stuck with like certain like characters that might not work for like a particular fight, especially when you first fight like a boss that you know you don't have like a particular strategy against because it's the first time you're seeing them. So I kind of wish sometimes you could like switch out party members, but I mean I don't know how easy that would be to do. Like that would be able to implement rather into the existing system, you know, an RPG Maker, and then it might just break a few things anyway. But you know, like in balance wise, but I don't know. That's just what I felt like. Well, during the battles themselves, they just weren't, you know, they just kind of like, again, it's like more like preparation, you know, strategy before the battle, and during the battle there's not much else you can do, you know. I feel like that's the same with every kind of turn-based RPG though, you know, because normally though, I mean that's the interesting part definitely is because like there's no leveling in this game, there's no grinding technically other than money I guess, but in this game you don't really like level up or anything, so you are kind of forced, you know, you to have certain strategies, but also because of that, you know, you're kind of stuck with the characters that you have, and sometimes, you know, you're in a situation where it's just kind of like you lose no matter what or something like that, right? But you know, it's mostly fine. The difficulty, at least in normal mode, definitely was fine. But blood mode, I mean, obviously was really hard for me. I can't even like I can't even do blood mode normally. Like I had to even use the the easy mode cheat or whatever, and even then it's still pretty hard for me. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not an RPG guy, I guess, in terms of gameplay. But yeah, but that's just how I feel like anyway. Yeah, I'm not into the furry community. I just like the aesthetic. That's how I feel. No, well, speaking of that, actually, the art style, I must say, it's pretty good. You know, I like the art style, obviously. The thing is, I want to point out, actually, I mean, it's like literally furries, like it's literally anthropomorphic characters. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just me, but like, I really do feel like the characters are more like anime, more so than anything else. Because I feel like, I mean, I'm just an outsider looking in, but I feel like a lot of like furry art style is not just anthro characters, but also a lot of characters that kind of based on Western cartoons, because that's how it is, right? A lot of cartoons, I feel like in the West, especially like, you know, like a generation before or whatever, are kind of like just a bunch of, you know, like animal characters, basically, anthro characters or whatever, you know, like classic cartoons such as like Looney Tunes, you know. So they're just like, that's just a Western thing. I feel like there's just a lot of Western cartoons that are like based on animals, just characters, anthropomorphic animals like that. So I feel like that's a lot of where the furry fandom comes from, and therefore a lot of furry art styles are kind of based on, you know, a Western kind of art style. I feel like, I don't know, it might just be me. I'm not an artist, so I can't really exactly specify why, but I really do feel like the art style feels more like anime than it does like a furry art style, you know? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, but that's why I like it, I guess, because it's I don't know, it's just very anime. It's just, I don't know, I just look at it and just think anime. Yeah, anime based in proportions of anthro crap all over it. Eastern furry is called kimono, if you're wondering. I mean, I guess there's some. I mean, wasn't there like an anime like that came out pretty recently? Relatively recently. Was it called Beastars or whatever? I don't know. I never watched it, but I guess even within the anime community itself, there's like a fandom based on anthropomorphic animals. I don't know. I don't know the full history of it. This is just what I interpret, you know, of what I see when I think of furry art. I think of usually Western cartoons, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, but that's why I like the art style. You know, it's cute. It's a little rough, I guess, but that's intentional. But like, it looks good, right? So I don't know how to describe it because I'm not an artist, so I just think it looks good. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, let's see what else. Music, you know, music's good. At first, I didn't really, you know, it was okay. It was just there, you know, but it kind of grew on me, I guess. The more I played it, I literally like went through the game many times already, so the music literally is stuck in my head now, which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but I don't know. It's fine. Music's good. Anything else? Let's see. Is there Rule 34 of this? I don't know about that. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Art style, gameplay. Music. Oh yeah, the writing. Oh yeah, the writing definitely is good, right? Most of it's interesting. I think why I got so invested in the game definitely is the dialogue, right? It's like a lot of characters are unique. You know, you meet a lot of characters in the game, and they're interesting and funny. Obviously, again, the sense of humor really like. I don't know. It just like it's my kind of humor, I guess. You know, it's self-deprecating. You know, it's a little silly. Sometimes a little dark. I mean, obviously, when halfway through the game, it gets really edgy. But you know, I kind of like that. I don't know. It's just my kind of writing that I like. The only criticism I have, I guess, would be definitely near like. You know the point where you're trying to find your nerd friend, basically? When you try to find Beatrice, basically, when you go to Straight Down City, and then literally when you recruit her, the objectives to say, I know it's a joke, but like, the objective is to say, you know, the objective is to find an objective, you know? And then, I don't know, at that point, I mean, I was still invested, but definitely at that point, I felt a little aimless at that point. I mean, I don't know if it really matters. That's just how I feel, but I feel like sometimes, because there's so many characters and all that, so many things to do, that, it became a little overwhelming. I wasn't sure what you're supposed to do, right? So I was a little confused at that point, because even then when you fought like Richard, just like, you know, why are you doing all this? You know, to do the right thing, to stop you, or like to go on an adventure. It's kind of like a weak goal. Maybe that's the point. I don't know. But like, I really did feel like maybe there should be a bit more. You know, I mean, in the very beginning, when you're like you summon Rachel and everything, and she tells you to like find another soul, you know, to like pay for the summoning or whatever, which obviously is a lie now that we know, but it definitely, that does help you have an idea, like an overarching goal in the story. I feel like after the Rachel thing, you know, up to like, you know, Beatrice and all that, around like maybe the beginning of Aquarium City, I really felt like a little aimless, you know. You didn't really know what to do, you know. Like I even do. There was an option even to say to Richard, like, I don't know, what am I doing? I don't know. So I really feel like that as a player. I still played it, I still liked it, because I want to see more of dialogue and the characters and all that, but definitely, I wish there was a bit more direction at that point in the story, I feel like. I mean, at this point, I guess it doesn't matter, but yeah, objective survive, objective live, you know, pay rent, you know. It's like, I don't know, it's just like, it just felt a little aimless at that point, but that's, I don't know, that's just how I felt, I guess. Maybe, maybe that's intentional. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. You know, I could, maybe for other people, they like that. Maybe that's good. It just felt like, you know, at that point, I felt like I was almost like, I don't know. Just like, what am I doing? You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to stories that have a little tension to it. You know, I feel like. And this is just like, again, I'm not a good writer, or I'm not even a writer at all, really. I've never wrote anything substantial, but I really do feel like a little bit of tension at that point would be good. So maybe like, I don't know, for example, and this might be super cheesy, but like maybe after that Rachel thing, after the Rachel fight, maybe Ying, you know, you're like your brother, I guess, gets kidnapped, you know, and there's a reason to go to Straight Down City, more so than just like, hey, let's meet up with our nerd friend, you know. I don't know, that's just how I felt, but maybe not, maybe it doesn't, you know, again, maybe it's not a big deal. But yeah, definitely sometimes, because around that point, again, because there's so many things kind of going on, you kind of like, what am I supposed to do, you know? But anyway, but that's also the strength of the game, I feel like, because there's so like small little details, especially the more you play the game. Definitely this type of game definitely is the type of game where the more you play it, the more actually, you know, you start to appreciate all the little details, I think. That's what I like about it, you know? Like, for example, like the whole demon thing, you know, you learn more about why certain demons have like eyes or like pink or whatever. They make like little packs, you know, and whatnot. You learn about their powers. Just small little things, even like foreshadowing, I believe, in the fetch quest, which I didn't really show, you know, on video, I guess, but like there is like a little foreshadowing. If you meet the commander early during the fetch quest, there's even like a reference to her power before you even actually fight her, which is interesting. So I like the attention to detail, you know, it's pretty good. And I just, again, overall, the writing is, I don't know, it's just funny to me. It's just like, I don't know how you describe it. It's like the opposite of pretentious, if that makes sense, you know? Because I feel like if you're pretentious, then you would have like characters that would just like you know, they basically just the developer preaching at you, you know, basically. I feel like in this game, definitely, I felt like because the characters, you know, some characters are meant to be like flawed, right? A lot of characters in the game are flawed. They're meant to be like mocked even, you know, some characters even make fun of other characters for being like dumb, edgy edgelords basically. And I like that. I don't know. It's like that kind of like self-deprecating kind of writing is, you know, basically how you prevent yourself from being too pretentious, you know, in this kind of like RPG story, is what I feel like anyway. That's just my opinion. Anyway, Demonpact's the first thing you ever wrote, so glad you didn't hit it. Well, yeah, it's good. It's a solid game, really. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I think that's mostly it. You know how when you market this game, by the way. You said how like I remember when you marketed the game, you mentioned how like it's super like uncomfortable and cringy or whatever. I feel like most of the game wasn't that at all, really. But maybe that's just me. I'm not very like easily disturbed, I guess. I don't know, but like most of the game really wasn't all that uncomfortable for me. It wasn't all that cringe, really. But maybe that's just me. You want to know how I feel about Nell and the stuff? Well, Nell is a character, definitely a little TMI at times, but I don't know, she's fine. She's a funny character. Or funny, well, not like haha funny, but you know, she's like entertaining rather, I guess. You know, she's like overly creepy, I guess, but like that's the point, which I find interesting. Feel amongst the most humble characters. They just beat them up and they give you things. Wow, amazing. And also, yeah, the stuff. Well, speaking of uncomfortable, I guess the what's it called? The extra like bonus drug trip thing. Definitely, that was the one that made me just a teeny bit uncomfortable because I felt like I was reading like a blog basically. That was a little bit too personal, but whatever. I mean, it's fine. But I think that part was the only part that made me uncomfortable. That's only like that's because it's an extra part, right? I mean, it just felt like, well, how do you describe it? It's like basically like reading someone's diary. That's what I felt like when I went through that part, because that was a little bit. It's basically venting at or ranting at the player, but you know, whatever. It's fine. Because you know it's just an extra thing anyway. Most people would miss it, I feel like, in the first place, so I think it's fine. That's like a side thing. Anyway, what else? I'm trying to think. I mean, for the most part, it was just pretty funny. How like you just like literally ranting at me, you know? It's like I assume that's what that scene was, you know? Just writing down like, oh, this project sucks. You know, I can't make it any better. You know, it's like, well, you know, obviously that's not entirely true. It's a good game, but you know, sometimes people will have to write down the negative thoughts just to vent, you know? Anyway. Let's see. What else? I think that's it. I don't know what else I want to say about this game. Yeah, again, art style is good. The spriting, you know, is like okay. It's not like bad or anything, but pretty standard. So I mean, I guess the only thing, like objectively, I guess there's some typos here and there, which is kind of weird. You know, I wonder if for example, when you distract enemies, it said on like in the RPG like little message, it says like enemies are like dreaming awake when they get distracted. I wonder if it's like, do you mean like they're daydreaming? Are they daydreaming, not dreaming awake? It was like small little things like that. I mean, you mentioned before, the developer, you mentioned that you were like not a native English speaker, so maybe that's the case, but I guess it might add a little bit of charm, I guess. Some phrases are just kind of weird to me as like a native English speaker. Like some like I don't know what we call it, like phrases, I guess, just come off kind of weird, but I don't know, it's fine. Again, you know, because this game is kind of surreal in the first place. You know, like again, speaking of the story, the game itself is kind of like a little surreal, you know? So maybe that adds to the charm. Who knows? Anyway. Yeah, there's like a few like weird phrases, but it's mostly fine, I guess. You thought it was hard garbage? I mean, it's decent now? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's free for one, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty solid RPG. You know. Again, I like the fact that it has a lot of attention to detail. You know, I think that's its biggest strength. You know, just again, there's a lot of like just the little things that you don't notice. You know, if you don't pay attention, but it's deceptively pretty deep. You know, or at least has a lot of depth to it. You know. at least in terms of its like world and everything. Anyway, I guess that's it. That's enough. I think enough rambling from me. I'll just say like overall, it's a pretty good game. Again, the type of game that I thought I wouldn't get into, but you know, I like it. It definitely. I'm biased. I feel like because of the way the writing is and everything. I feel like I don't know. The sense of humor this game might have might not vibe. I guess is that the right word? Vibe. It might not vibe with everyone, but I like it. I don't know. It's just the right amount of like silly plus a little dark. You know, I like those kind of stories. But anyway, I guess let me just say for YouTube, by the way, I guess that'll be it for Demonpact. Clarice did all the endings, did almost everything. There's still a few things I'm missing, so obviously, you know, maybe this game needs more, you know, people playing it. So maybe you, the viewer, can like find out all the extra stuff. But yeah, and I guess if you didn't know, I stream these games live on Twitch, so check me out there if you're interested. And I also have other videos on the channel if you want to look for those if you want. I play a few. I play a few RPG Maker type games. I'm trying to think like what's a equivalent one. I guess I played something called Everhood pretty recently. It's not exactly the same, but it definitely has that kind of like surreal kind of feeling to it. So you know, Everhood is pretty similar. At least a recent RPG Maker game I played. Well, it's not really RPG Maker, I guess, just an RPG. But anyway, but there you go. So thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.